Jaspreet, the founder of the drone data science company WeDoSky. Our journey started back in 2014 when I was still a drone hobbyist and I was looking for avenues to bring this technology to India. Over the last few years, we've flourished into a grouping that works with large industries in the solar sector, mining sector, and in the insurance sector. Our partners, Tata, Wadhwani, ACC, most of the larger companies which you would think would be using drone solutions. Along with that, we've been working with the government, helping them better analyze properties on the ground and bring value to the citizens of the country. Market forecasting. So how can a company actually understand the market and forecast where the market is heading? Well, it is something that's very, very critical for the growth of the company because you'll be building your business plan, your game plans, your revenue forecasts, your hiring needs, almost all of the business decisions on the basis of this one forecast. I would say that there are multiple things that you could do here. A, don't limit your decisions on the basis of the experience that you have. Why? Because it's likely that there are other people in the market who have much more industry experience than you have it. An effective way to get an industry forecast is to A, talk to people who are more experienced than you. Why? Because most founders again come from some insight of the industry, but it might not be as comprehensive as a person who's been there in the industry for let's say 25-30 years. And when you talk to let's say 10 different people who've had similar types of experiences for 20 years, 30 years in the industry, they are in a much better position to actually advise you on what the industry will grow into or what the trajectory of the growth would be like. So talk to the people who are more experienced than you in the domain. B, for a technology business, reading research papers might be a great way. Why? Because we've noticed a trend wherein science-based research in an industry often translates into actual engineering and construction outputs of those science projects eventually a few years later. So what we're noticing now in drones is that the research papers of let's say about 7-8 years ago are now coming into production as industrial tools. So the same trajectory could be followed for future forecasts as well. So maybe researches which are being done today might be a good forecast for what might be used tomorrow as a production tool. At the same time, monitoring global trends is another great way. Why? Because if you're able to, let's say, get a global timeline for the last 7 years, 8 years, what has been the trajectory, what were your doctors, which industries were more welcoming towards the solution, what were the price points that the clients were paying initially, what are they paying today, and you join those dots, it might come to a situation where you are able to pinpoint a path which points to the actual growth forecast of your industry. Of course, there's no one answer, and I would say that a lot of it is also intuition. And intuition, again, the term in itself means that you've gathered all the knowledge that's possible, and your subconscious is sort of crunching those numbers at the back end and giving you a symptom of what might happen in the future. So I would say read well, read everything that you can about your industry, talk to the people who are knowledgeable about the industry and have the experience, even if they don't have the relative experience to your industry, but in general know about the industry or how the market works, talk to them, and then look at the global trends.